Ghaffar. I'm UNWTO's Regional Director for the Middle East, and it is a great pleasure to welcome you to this fourth edition of the Ministerial Forum on Tourism Policies and Strategies of Tourism Development in the Middle East and North Africa that is organized jointly by UNWTO and Casa Arabe on a yearly basis within the International Tourism Fair of Madrid, FITUR. It will be my honor and pleasure to act as a moderator for this session, which will be focusing on the current situation of tourism in the MENA region, on policies and strategies to sustain growth, particularly in the context of global economic uncertainties, an unfavorable geopolitical scenario, and mounting security concerns. As indicated by our Secretary General in a press conference last Monday, World Tourism results revealed that after 3 successive years of negative performance, 2011, 2012, and 2013, international tourism to the Middle East has consolidated its recovery last year, growing by 3% after bouncing back with a 7% increase in arrivals in 2014. And this, particularly concerning the Middle East region, brings it almost to the levels reached in 2010. Of course, the situation continues to be. Let me welcome the Minister of Tourism of Egypt, Mr. Hisham Zazour, who's joining us. Of course, the situation is far from being homogeneous in all destinations of the region, and it is still very volatile. Main traditional destinations in the Levant area, such as Egypt and Jordan, are posting overall negative performance for the first 3 quarters of the year, with reversed trends between the two countries. Jordan is bouncing back after a weak start at the beginning of this year, and Egypt is recording some decline during the last quarter of last year. Lastly, Lebanon is posting a healthy growth of 12% in 2015, consolidating the strong recovery initiated the year before in 2014. Of course, the power or the growth of the Middle East region is fueled to a large extent by the group of countries known as the GCC countries, those of the Gulf area, with some of them, such as Oman, posting strong double-digit growth, 17%, and major destinations like Saudi Arabia and Qatar posting a healthy growth of 4%. As for the Middle East, our data indicates that after the recovery initiated in 2013, that is to say, which was consolidated afterwards, the region posted again a weak performance with, that's for North Africa, a weak performance of 8% decline in the volume of tourist arrivals. So Middle East is growing 3%, North Africa is declining. Here too, this is the general trend, but the situation varies significantly again from one destination to the other. So our forum today will provide a valuable opportunity to overview with our distinguished guests, the Honorable Ministers of Tourism of Morocco, Algeria, Egypt, Lebanon, Jordan, Palestine, Sudan, and the Chairman of the Commerce and Tourism Authority of Sharjah, the current situation of tourism in the region, and share their own assessment, each of them, of the performance of tourism in their own countries, the prospects in the short term, and also learn from them about the measures that they are taking to enhance the sector's resilience to external shocks, strengthen safety and security of tourists and tourist facilities in their countries, remove obstacles to growth, boost the competitiveness of their destinations, and ensure the sustainable development of the sector so that it can fully play its role as a key driver of socio-economic development for all the countries that it is currently becoming. A couple of housekeeping notes before calling on our distinguished guests. We have a very tight program today, consisting of a 45-minute panel discussion, followed by 15 minutes of questions and answers from the floor. And therefore, for practical reasons, the meeting will essentially be held in English, with simultaneous interpretation provided from and to Arabic and Spanish. Headsets, of course, are available at the entrance. So without further delay, let me call on the Director General of Casa Árabe, Ambassador Pedro Villena, to address the meeting. Mr. Villena, the floor is yours.